Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is a MacVoices update on the brand new MacVoices website. There's a lot to like about the new MacVoices website, and I want to take you on a very short tour since some things have been moved and changed while others are right where you would expect them to be. First up, and the biggest driver to this update, is that the site is now responsive, so it will look great on your iPhone, iPad, or iPad Touch, no matter what size the screen. With more and more folks going mobile, this will help facilitate enjoying MacVoices content on the go. From there, let's work from the top down. The social media icons for presences on Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Twitter, Vimeo, and YouTube are right there, accessible but out of the way. You did know that MacVoices is on SoundCloud and Vimeo, right? On the left side are links to the MacVoices blog as well as the Mug Center, the sister site to MacVoices that features Apple user group news and events. Moving down, you'll see that both Mac Notables and the Mac Jury have their own entries on the main menu bar now, so that you can jump right to those episodes if that's your thing. MacVoices is one happy family, but we're keeping those designations so you can easily find the appearances by the distinguished Mac Notables panelists and all of the great group discussions that the Mac Jury offers. You will also see that as you scroll, the top menu bar stays in place on the page, so you can easily navigate the site no matter how far up or down the page you've gone. The subscription buttons for both iTunes and RSS feeds are right where they used to be, but now can't be mixed up with the social media icons. Below those is the MacVoices Dispatch newsletter sign-up box that now takes up less space, but is still easily accessible. If you're not signed up, why not take a second to do so right now? Completely free, it will keep you up to date on all the MacVoices news. The current episode slot now features a larger video window if you watch the show in your web browser. And of course, our sponsors get prominent placement on the right. The audio player continues to reside just below the individual show sponsors in the first part of the post. Farther down the page on the right is a link to go to the web version of MacVoices magazine, but you'll be much happier if you do it on Flipboard or on your iOS device, especially the iPad. Then we have the list of recent episodes that lets you see both visually and in text who we've been talking to and what we've been talking about. Click on any of them to go to their dedicated show page. You'll also see that it's much easier to browse even more shows just by clicking the Show More button right from the front page. If you're especially interested in a particular topic, in the footer you can select from the categories and find all the episodes tagged with that topic. You'll also see a little rough spot here since I'm using the dev version of the site to prepare this update, but once live, which it will be when you see this, it will show the current popular posts along with the category selector. On the dedicated show page for each episode, the show notes are right where they've always been, but again, there's a larger video window for browser-based viewing, and at the bottom of the post, previous and next entries so you can easily move between current shows. Comment spam is a huge problem and it seems to get bigger each week, so I'm following the lead of several notable bloggers. If you want to comment on the show or have something to say to me, please feel free to use the contact form in the main menu bar or hit me up on any of the social media networks. I try to respond to every contact, but even if I can't, I do read each and every one. It's important for me to hear from you with your thoughts and opinions on the topics and products I cover on MacVoices. But with all those options, it just didn't make sense to continue to fight the comment spam battle. So that's a quick tour of the new MacVoices website. I hope you like it. Kick the tires, take it for a spin, see what you think. MacVoices is gearing up for a terrific 2016, and I hope the new website will make it even more enjoyable and easier to find the kind of content you're looking for, whether you watch or listen to MacVoices, and be part of the MacVoices family. I'm Chuck Joyner. I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. Visit MacVoices.com for links, show notes, to subscribe, to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and the MacVoices blog. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter, the MacVoices Dispatch, to stay up to date on all the latest MacVoices news from our front page or at MacVoices.com/newsletter. Do more with your Apple tech by subscribing to the free MacVoices magazine on Flipboard by visiting macvoices.com/magazine. Advertising and sponsorships handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.